Hey everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of the 152nd Lyran Reserve. I'm your host, Kazan, of course. So, we are on the second episode, which means it is time for a battle. Unfortunately, the first mission we got is a rather boring one. I have a small force that will be rushing northwards on the map, and our whole goal is to get off the map because honestly, I'm not getting paid enough for this. I don't get the salvage afterwards. There's no reason to actually destroy these. So let's hop into this and I'll start talking about the enemy vehicles in a second. My initial estimate for their power and their speed was a little bit off because I forgot what the SRM carrier actually was. The SRM carrier is a 60 tonner that is pretty slow, but it has a lot of SRMs. So I will go into that in a sec. Yes, I know we can't deploy there. Let's look over our map real quick and actually see what we're doing here. So if you remember, I changed, or I was able to change the map, so it was more of a flat land than anything. It is a dusk dawn setting, and it is light urban. This will probably help us out with getting away from the vehicles, but let's be honest, by the time I get to about this point, I'll have far outrun them. So the top of the map looks pretty clear. I'm thinking of doing a right side rush, or actually left side looks a bit more clear there. I was saying right side because I could just run through there, and this whole area is clear. Rough terrain. We have some woods there to give us some cover as we go up, and a level 1 area right there. You know what, I'll go left side rush. That's probably the best option. So let's confuse the enemy and deploy our griffin somewhere over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is all mud. I wonder how that's going to slow us down. This might actually be really bad. I didn't realize it was mud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the whole reason I'm counting on it is because I'm thinking of the jump range on the Griffin. It's a 585. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'll put the Griffin here. Hopefully they'll start deploying their forces over there. They might just completely ignore me. Oh no, they start in the middle. It's a breakthrough, right, not a chase. Okay. This is going to be a little bit worse than I thought, but the right side is now the best option. Because the left side doesn't have much cover in the middle, while the right side has all these woods. So we'll just start stacking our stingers up over here. And hopefully we'll be able to break through without any issues. Alright, so we will take a look at their vehicle. Wait a minute. Where's their other vehicle? Okay, they have a Bulldog and SRM carrier in cover here. Let's take a look at their vehicles so we can go over their stats real quick. The Bulldog is a 4.6 tank. It is a 60 tonner, which honestly, after looking at the Bulldog, it's not a bad tank at all. It's got a large laser, 2 SRM4s, and a machine gun, so we do not want to get close to this sucker. We want to stay away, and we'll still probably get tagged a few times by a large laser, in all honesty. The SRM carrier, on the other hand, is the weaker target as long as we're not close. Because, yeah, look at all these SRMs. That is quite a few right there. But this is a 60 tonner again, but it is a 3.5 tank. Both of these are tracked, I believe. Yeah, both of them are tracked, so they're not going to have many issues. If I'm able to rush up through here and get my 2 lights of safety, that's fine. My Griffin can't handle himself, I know that much. Surprise, yes, Kirkturn. I forgot that Steam was still up. So we will be moving probably the Griffin on the left side, try to get their attention while the Locusts go up, or not the Locusts, the Stingers go up the right side. Alright. Possibly. Actually, let's go forward. Do I need to take piloting checks? No. Okay, so mud is not going to be an issue. It might be if I jump. I don't know if it'll bog me down, but we will see. So let's move our forces. The Griffin will be taking pod shots at people. Got an 8.3% chance I can generate that much heat. Okay, I'll take a shot at him. There's no point not to. My Stingers will have to deal. And of course we both miss, which is good. Ideally what we want to do is either tag them or just keep moving. Probably start moving this way actually. Move my Griffin a different route. Perhaps. Perhaps not. We'll move our Griffin up on the right side as well. Stingers, keep running. Never stop. Don't stop believing. Alright, so we will be taking a pot shot at this SRM carrier here since we have the highest chance. Ideally, if we can knock out its, see how this goes. Alright, everything's alright. Our Griffin did hit their SRM carrier. Ideally, what I want to happen is to either immobilize them, or if I can destroy them, that's cool. That's an extra bit of experience. I don't get any salvage for destroying them, so I'm not overly concerned about it. Alright, so our Griffin, I will move last. I don't know if I need a check to go there. Do I need a check game? No, I do not. Awesome. Griffin, I don't want to move you yet. Alright, stingers are moving. Griffin, go. So we should have complete cover, and we do. He does not, so I will twist his torso. And he does. Alright. Mission is going well so far. Not even a bit of armor damage for us, which is pretty much what we do want. I'll just have him run through the forest, it's fine. It'll give him some cover, and I won't waste movement going around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't want to do that. Move him here, and then just have him run. It'll be fine. I guess vehicles can get bogged down in the mud, but I can't because I'm in battle mechs. That's something to keep in mind. I'm not going to be able to hit these guys. My PVC's on my right arm. I'll just torso twist for justice. Shot a large laser and missed. Okay. See, like I said in the last video, this is going to be a very boring mission simply because all I'm doing is running. Don't want to move him yet. My whole goal is just to get up here, and without them having a fast, like, hover tank or, I don't know, a fast battle mech like a Locust, as I've said multiple times before. Can I get there? Yeah, I could just get there by running. No sight, and everyone else is fine. Like I said, this is one of the more boring missions. If I had salvage, or if I would get salvage, I would definitely take on those tanks. I have the ranges for them. It's just, because of the contract type, if I don't get salvage, I'm not going to waste my time, I'm not going to waste my forces. And they're all getting bogged out. Hell, I could probably just circle back with the Griffin and just shoot them up. But I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, if I torso twist that, I can just fire directly backwards, but that won't be able to get him. Alright, I'll just twist left again and deal with it. Stingers, you stay there. Oh man, this mission, am I right, guys? And gals? Possibly gals. Alright, so our stingers are at the evac point. Oh, that is not the other stinger. So next turn they'll be able to evac. How far could it get? This is rough terrain, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'll just go ahead and jump over it. Alright, so our stingers are fleeing. Right, it stays on the same page. And at this point, I have accomplished my objective. I have gotten 2/3 of my forces over across the northern end of the map. But I'll get my other guy there. Finish this up. Alright, objective complete. Do I want to save the unit list? Yeah, I have to save it. There we go. Alright, and I will be going back over to MeqHQ. I will talk to you all in a bit. Alright, so I didn't go back. I forgot this just pops up so I can fill this out. Alright, so we did not control, I already hit no to this, but we did not control the battlefield at the end. That was already stated in the mission briefing. None of our units were hit, so that's fine. No hits, of course. And all we have to do is our after action report. This was a clear victory according to our objectives. So, our forces were able to successfully evacuate. I really hope I spelled that right. We weren't even evacuating though, we were breaking through. I keep thinking of this mission as a chase sequence rather than as a breakthrough. There is a pretty big difference. I've only done breakthrough one time other than this, and that was me as the defender. Alright, so instead of, babbling on and on while making this after action report, I'll just read it when I'm done. Alright, so I typed up my little after action report. Normally I have it divided into a few different paragraphs like results of the mission, salvage, commander's thoughts, that type of thing. That's how I've always done it, even in my solo games where no one else is going to read it. I like to do it that way. It makes it feel a lot more epic. But with a mission this small and this short, I really was not able to type that much. So I just did a small blurb here. This is honestly a footnote of a mission. So our forces were able to successfully break through the enemy line. As expected, the enemy had only a small lance of heavy tanks, specifically 60-tonner. I would include that information if this was a noteworthy mission. Our forces were able to successfully outrun them. We were able to inflict minor armor damage while passing one of their SRM carriers. We took no damage in the course of this mission, a clear success. If this was a noteworthy mission, I would also mention that I almost tore the side off of this SRM carrier, if I remember correctly. I don't think that guy had a very good day. If I remember correctly, he was down into single digits for armor after I shot him with the PPC. But I could be completely wrong, I could be right. Does it matter? No, I don't get anything for just doing armor damage. I wouldn't have gotten anything at all, honestly. So, we are done with this mission.